Hello, firstly, sorry if there's like a weird sound at the start of the video because it seems to always do that on this webcam. It's always like, whatever. Anyways, and yeah, so I know I haven't like put a video on this in ages. Like I put up one saying, oh, I'm gonna put up videos soon. But yeah, I didn't, and I kept like thinking about putting up a video, and then I kept putting it off, and I was kind of like, I don't know. Anyways, and like, obviously, this is like my first proper video on the channel, so it's not going to be anything really. Sorry, my eyes look weird. It's not going to be really anything about like advice yet, because like I'm hardly going to have any questions yet, because no one knows if I'm any good or not like answering questions. But yeah, so I'm just going to talk about like random kind of things. Mostly, like, well, yeah, I mean, like, it's going to be about guys and stuff, because that's kind of what I talk about. Sorry, I'm on a spinning chair if you're wondering why I'm going side to side. But, yeah, I always talk on my Facebook, like, I always put up, like, kind of statuses, like, quotes and about guys and different things like that. And I can hear Mario in the background. My brother's outside the door playing Mario. Okay, so one of the things that I was talking about on my Facebook was, I was talking about, like, why nice guys are so rare. And I put this up on my Facebook, and I was like, what I figured out was, all the nice guys that I know are ones that have been hurt by girls in the past. So, like, more girls get hurt by guys. Like, most girls that I know have been hurt by a guy, like, at least once, or maybe loads of times. But, and then guys don't really get hurt by girls that much, because guys are usually the ones hurting girls. Not all the time, obviously, because there is guys that are hurt by girls. But the majority of the time, it's girls getting hurt by guys. So, I think once a guy gets hurt by a girl, he realizes what it's like, and then he kind of turns out nicer to girls, and that's what I see anyways, because that's how it's like turned out for me before. Another thing that I was talking about was sorry, I have a page here, about like guys and girls love. Like, I think that girls fall in love way too easily, or at least they think they do. Like, I don't know, I just think girls are always looking for like someone like all the time, so just they fall in love way too easily. And that's not all girls either, but a lot of them. And then with guys, I think a lot of them are actually afraid to fall in love. Like, they might want to, but I think they're afraid because there's this whole thing about being like, you know, more manly and stuff, and you know, if someone's like, oh, I love you to a girl, then his friends might be like, oh, or something like, yeah, that was a really bad whatever. But I mean, like, they might be kind of like mocked about it and stuff, and other, like, I don't know, I think guys try not to get hurt more, so yeah, they wouldn't say it, while girls, like, they kind of like let themselves be hurt. And my brother is coming in the front door. I'm so sorry. He just keeps shouting. Another thing, this is kind of advice, I guess, but it's about like, liking guys and stuff, and it gets to kind of the same for liking girls if you're a guy watching this video. But I think like people are always like, oh, are you flirting with him and all this, and it's like I don't really do it. Like, maybe I do, but I don't do it intentionally. But when I like a guy, I just kind of act the same as I would act to every other person, because that is how I act. So I think I've had better results when I haven't like tried so hard. Like, I think when I try too hard, then actually leads on to another one of my common. Wait. No, sorry, this is the same one. I think when I like a guy, I have better results when I act myself, because when I go too much, like, you know, I'm kind of like putting it on and stuff, they notice that, and I think it kind of scares them off, like, because, you know, they're like, oh my god, this girl's really weird. But I think that's the same that we think as well. Like, when a guy starts, you know, saying that they like us and all this, like, that scares us. Like, I mean, before you like them, because if you like them and they tell you they like you, then, you know, that's great. But I mean, before you even thought about liking them, if a guy starts acting like he likes you, you're kind of like, oh, he's such a weirdo. And that's kind of the way we think. It just is. Like, So I'm guessing that's the exact same for guys. And oh yeah, another thing I have here is like, don't just pretend to like what a guy likes, because you know, like, you know, they're like, oh, I love cars, and they're like, oh my god, I love cars too, and you don't have an idea of about cars. Oh my god, I'm making no sense. Anyways, but yeah, like, I think it's better, like, let's think of something, like, I don't know, something that you could have a discussion about. Like, you could say, oh my god, I love this type of music, I don't know, pop or something, and they're like, oh my god, no, that is such a bad type of music, they use blah blah blah, like voice things and all this and that, I prefer metal and whatever. I think it's good to have that discussion. Like, you don't need to like the exact same music, because it's actually, you get to know a lot more about each other, and it's better when you actually like different things, because then you like can discuss them and stuff. So yeah, that was another thing. That's all that I really have, because I've kind of like tied in other points with them. So yeah, this was my first video, and I know it wasn't that great. Maybe it was, I don't know. But yeah, so that is kind of an idea of how I like talk about things and stuff. And just trying to think if there's actually anything else that I have to talk about. My hair's really annoying. The lighting keeps changing outside. That is why I'm like facing the light. Sorry, this is not relevant to the video, but it's just, it's going like sunny and not sunny all the time, so the light keeps changing in the video. Yeah, that's all. Okay, so thank you, and I will put the form spring down in the comment box thingy, because yeah, that's where you can like anonymously post. There's eyeshadow on my hands. That's where you can like anonymously post like your problems or whatever, and I really want to answer them. So yeah, that is all, and yeah, this won't go off.